Okay, there you go. Hello and welcome everybody. It's I, Caja de Ojos. Today, I did a poll yesterday. If you don't know, go to my Twitter. I will from now on try to do at least one poll a week for drawing purposes. The poll today went and said mecha slash robot. And I think I'm using that as a verb, which I think is correct. I don't know, nobody has said anything otherwise, but the problem is I don't know how to do it. I have a technique that I want to try out. It is a technique that is mainly used for concept art, but the problem is that I'm gonna have to use my eraser and Control C. So today I'm gonna break the rule that I've been using in the last streams about not using Control C and the eraser. But to make up for that, I now have this. Do you like it? I did it and it works really well. I still don't know if the pen is really necessary or really even correct. But you know, who cares? Let's just do it. Okay, wait. Okay, yeah, it is. I was just wondering if the thing was in the correct angle. So the thing that I know how to do about mechas is that you basically do, let's say, a robot. What should it be? I've been thinking, and I think we're gonna be doing a leg. So the leg is gonna be like, oof, that's bad. Okay. Now bear in mind this is like the second thing that I've drawn today, so it might not really look that great. And to the one person that voted in the poll, I am sorry if I disappoint you, but that is how reality is. I am gonna be doing this. One thing that I think could work in my advantage is if I go and try to do things that I already know about. So that's why I'm doing a little bit of a leg. But just a leg? Are you serious? But no, so that's why I'm gonna go and do this. Like that. There you go. For now, this part of the stream, I'm just trying to get a... Oh my god. Do it, you can do it? I guess not. But in any case, you can still see my hand in here. So that is the compromise that we have today. Since I'm streaming a little bit late today, there's less light from the outside. I usually have my window to that side, to that side. But right now it's 5 p.m. and it's already pretty dark. So we're gonna try to use that to our advantage. Because as you see, my hand is no longer going into that direction like randomly. The problem is that it's just not going in any direction. But as many people said, we'll burn that bridge when we get to it. So, things that I have to change about this. I wanted to not change many size and just go for whatever I do at that time. But just a little bit. It's fine. So, a leg, right? But just a leg? Are you kidding me? How about I do this? Oh, no. I'm just gonna be using geometric shapes. So, this is gonna be like so. Like that. I don't really know how to do that. I was thinking maybe do kind of like Chappie and a Gundam mixed together, and then I thought, why not make it like this, and then kind of like so. Because why the fuck would it have a mandible? It is a robot. It doesn't really need it. But yeah, let's do some cleaning up here. Establish some little lines. Which, by the way, this was the one that I wanted to do the least. In the poll that I did yesterday, I am saying that I used to see what to draw today. Come on, just do it. Do it for me. There you go. But yeah, the poll that I did yesterday, I put hands, environments, robot and mecha, and random animal. I think that it was the fourth one. But in any case, I did all that, and oh, I forgot to put the chat of YouTube. Wait a second for me. Let's have a bit of patience. This poor dumb streamer. Some guy that trying to be a streamer. Yeah, there you go. Just in case somebody shows up, I don't want to be rude. But yeah. Mecha is one of those things. I don't know if you've seen like people like post their commission sheets and everything like that. And a lot of them, or at least most of the time, people just go like, I won't do mecha, fuck off. Like, don't even ask. And I wanted to be like, I'm gonna tap into that market. But then I realized I'm not really that great myself, so I would just be disappointing a lot of people. So the challenge today, it's mainly to get myself at least accustomed to the techniques that I've seen other people use for drawing mecha, or at least trying to use them. There's a very high possibility that I won't be able to use them, and I'll just look childish and amateurish. But you know what? That's why we're doing these streams. These streams are basically just my time to relax and try to just practice. Because I used to do it a lot, but since 2021, no, wait. No, it would be 2020. I started my thesis, and since I did that, I haven't really done much character study or even just drawing studies in general. I just kind of stopped because I didn't have any time, and that is bad. Doesn't matter how experienced you are. Always, well, okay. I'm just saying if it's from the right side. Okay, whatever. It doesn't really matter. Always try to improve by practicing new things, practicing the bases. You're never too old or too good to practice the basics, because sometimes you just forget it. I need a little bit of water. But yeah, in other news, I took my little doggy to the vet. She's good, she's great. They just cleaned her teeth. And now she has a bunch of pearly whites. Well, not really pearly whites, but they just kind of took out the things that were kind of bad with her. I actually was kind of stressed out about that. If you weren't in the last stream that I did, I was kind of stressed out. I talked about how I spent all my day stuck in traffic, and it was mainly because I wanted to go home to my dog, because she's had to go to the hospital, and I didn't want her to have a really bad day before that. So, but no, it was fine. Like, they assured me that it didn't really need to be that badly. It's just like kind of a routine checkup. But I would just, in any medical procedure, there is the possibility of things getting complicated. Like, you can't really account for that. It's just a thing that is. That's why a lot of doctors, like, kind of we have a healthcare in my country. The problem is that a lot of the good doctors that have spent years studying usually go to the private sector and do the public sector on the side. This was really common in yesteryears, but since one of our dear presidents just kindly went and said, hey, let's do a rule that makes it easier to uh, take doctors to court. A big amount of doctors just kind of left the public sector, and it sucks because now like very mediocre doctors are the only ones that are in the public sector. And if you're saying like, ah, yeah, why shouldn't that be common? It's because in any operation that you have, there is the chance for complications. So let's say you go for an ulcer that you have in your stomach. I don't really know what an ulcer is. I'm just saying stuff that I heard my dad said. And things get complicated, and oh no, you died. You really have to, especially your family, because you're no longer here, you're dead. Um, they have to realize that sometimes that shit happens, and they aren't paragons of life and death. They kind of get things wrong. But I don't really remember that rule that well because it was a few years ago when I was still in high school, which means I was a cringe ass adolescent. Ew. But yeah, it's been a lot of years since then. Things in the public sector are getting a little bit better, but not by much. But in any case, let's continue. That was your dose of reality sucks from Caja de Ojos today. Hope you like it. Okay, so I am kind of doing something that I've seen the custom Gundam channels do. If you don't know what I'm talking about, basically people buy the figure, buy the Gundam or whatever, and then they add little pieces to it, and it looks cool as fuck. I want to do that, but I'm not that great with 3D things. I want to do something. I want to do like a visor and shit. Especially because I want to do streams. I've seen people do like real life streams or hand cam, I guess. I guess that's what this is. But in any case, I wanted to do that type of shit. But it is just kind of expensive. I actually searched it up, and it was really fucking expensive just to get one Gundam, especially get it to my country. I'm bringing like a model kit. I'm not gonna mod this one. I'm basically just gonna do it and maybe do a custom paint job. Hear more from that later. But the thing is that if I want to bring anything from the States or anywhere else, it's gonna cost me like a pretty penny, or at least like $30 just to get it in a package that is not gonna fucking break, which is not really good to hear that the guy that's bringing things from the exterior is like, hey, give me $30 or this shit's gonna break. And I'm like, I do want that shit. Here's $30. But yeah, we'll see what happens there. But basically, I just want to do like a model building stream. I've been watching somebody that's called FPS Diesel. The guy is a commentary YouTuber, but he's doing more stuff for D&D, and I want to see if I can use those kind of techniques, those kind of drawing techniques, because I don't really know how to draw on plastic. I don't really know how to paint, especially in plastic. So I was watching some of those videos to see if I can, I don't know, I can do an iced out Millennium Puzzle. Like, that would be cool. But yeah, let's see what comes from that. But in any case, it's gonna take a while because the guy actually, it was supposed to come on the 31, and that was gonna be like kind of like my 1 year anniversary, and I was gonna do a hand cam, but while I was making the Millennium Puzzle. The problem was that when the package came to him 2 days before the trip, to my country, he realized what it was and then asked me for more money and said, I don't have enough space next month. And I'm like, fuck, okay. So that now that shit's gonna come the 21. That is gonna be a good stream. I hope you come for it. I also, because I've been seeing how to use my camera, my cell phone as the camera, so that I can use the webcam that I'm using as the hand cam. Because I was thinking of using my expensive camera, but then I was like, what if I topple it over and it just falls to the ground? So we're not gonna be doing that. Especially because the software that I used to film with that shit is no longer free. Thank you, capitalism. So yeah, that shit sucks, but we're going through it. Everybody's going through it right now. Well, you know what? I should do like this. So, things that I want to do in this drawing, in this design especially. I want to do a kind of bumblebee mouth. If you've seen the Michael Bay movies, the only thing that I think it was a good design decision like change was making it so that Bumblebee doesn't have a mouth and has a speaker. It actually looks pretty cool, and it makes his speaking pattern way more interesting than the other Transformers. So I'm gonna try to use that. Also, I'm gonna see if I can do it a little bit Treasure Planet E, because I love that movie. It doesn't get enough recognition. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look for Treasure Planet. It is a great movie. Okay, let's give it a backpack. Oh, it lagged for a second. I got scared. I was like, oh no, everything is gonna fall. Because I'm using one program for the hand tracking, another program for the VTuber, another program for the capture, and another program for drawing. So my computer is not like suffering or anything, but it is a bit of things to process all at once. So let's see, like kind of like this. I was thinking like kind of Wally-esque. It's a stupid joke. I'm not even gonna tell it. But yeah, I'm gonna try to like kind of cut like this for it to look more. It's not gonna be the best drawing, and it's not gonna be the best robot. Please, one person that voted in the poll, please forgive me. He's not gonna be the best robot. I'm not a robot drawer. This is mainly practice. What should the eyes be though? If you think about it, it would be kind of camera. But we are talking about a... Oh wait, you would be able to see it. It would be just out of view. There you go. I was thinking like, would this be visible from here? And yeah, it will be. I'm just gonna do this part a little bit smaller. Yeah. For the moment, I'm not gonna be able to do any like dynamic poses or anything, because well, I'm still learning. This is you're watching me learn in real time how to do a more mecha-esque design, which is kind of funny because a lot of people, like some people, even my friends, thought that the design of my VTuber was not really Lovecraft inspired, but more robot. And I find it funny, but it's not because, oh, what idiots. It's more like, oh, that is interesting that is how you interpreted it. I think that is a thing that many artists, I am not calling myself an artist, by the way, I'm just saying people that do art. Let's go with that, because I'm not really that much of an artist. I'm more of a graphic designer, which is not necessarily art, depending on who you ask. But in any case, I think any person that does something creative and that it doesn't really have a no anything creative. I was gonna say, oh, at least it's a book, but no, even that. They like to see the interpretation of the people that read it or see it, because there's just certain points that you can't really help the viewers with. You just kind of go like, well, I put it out there, I can't really change that shit. Well, now with social media, it's a little bit easier. Yeah, it actually was. A lot of people were the Silent Hill fans are a little bit dubious and have a really bad reputation respecting that. Because, for example, nowadays, the art director of the first Silent Hill 2 was like, "What the fuck are you talking about? This theory is ass. We never intended for this." Which is kind of like, okay, come on, man. You could have like not said anything and let people have their fun. But to another spot, to another point, counterpoint, it is really fucking stupid to go to the person that did it and say, "Hey, I know better than you." So please respect that. Please respect the people that did it. It's like when somebody asks, "Hey, can you please not do a fucking NFT out of my drawing?" Which I'm so glad that I'm not that famous for the moment, because I'm not famous. I'm not that known. Not even famous, just known. Because a lot of people could like probably use my art for NFTs, and I fucking hate that. Even my sister the other day was like, "Hey yo, look at this shit," and just send me a link of the metaverse and NFTs. And I said NFT is nuts, and sent her an article of how damaging it is for the environment. And she was like, "Oh shit, I didn't know." I wasn't putting her on blast. I was just mainly going like, "Yeah, I appreciate what you're doing, but you do not understand what you're saying." And other people, like people that actually do NFTs, would tell me that I don't know what I'm saying. So it's all nobody knows anything, and I like to keep it that way. There you go. Just kind of like a little bit, not like this, but a little bit like this. You know, give it a little bit more attitude, even though it's a robot. A robot. Actually, I'm trying to do a little bit of perspective, but it's just not gonna work that well. So I should. Okay, that kind of fixed it. Let's see. What if I take this, right? And disguise it as my own cooking. Like that. I just realized that looks like a dick. How do I change that? Oh, I just do this way longer, so it doesn't look like a dick, it looks more like a spaceship. That's what I think, that I find it really hilarious. When a lot of people like get into a new business nowadays, you have to have like some sort of image. Take for example myself. I did my logo, my character, all the things here, and like it's beginning to be more and more of a required thing to be able to sell stuff nowadays. Sorry. Wait, let me do this. I don't know what is wrong. I know that something is wrong, but I just don't know what. I guess just this. My brain is telling me, "Hey, give it." Oh. Wow, Brain, you're pretty cool. Yeah, I think that's fine. But yeah, in any case, what I was saying, like everybody needs an image. So I found it really funny when Asmongold did started his PC thing, and I saw the logo, and I was like, okay, that's kind of generic, but it works. It works. I'm not gonna be like insulting the work of somebody else. Well, I literally do that like really often. But in any case, but the thing is that I didn't see the dick. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look for Asmongold's PC logo. It actually does look like a dick. I think it's supposed to be like this, like a joystick, like that. And there's like a star, right? Like kind of like that. But the thing is that this is really round. This is really hefty. And then there's this. So it looks like a dick being cradled by the legs, which is not ideal for your business. At least that is my opinion. So, Asman, if you ever see this, you're cool, man. But that, come on. I haven't even seen who designed it, but and I'm actually kind of like really sorry for them, because now whoever designed it, they probably thought, hey, this is gonna be great. Asmund is a really known streamer. Now I'm gonna be known as the guy that designed his brand. And yes, they are gonna be known as the guy or girl or whatever that designed their brand. Thing is that I don't think it's gonna be that that positive of a thing that they hoped it would be. Okay, let me get this. So there you go. Like that. I actually just realized that I put synthwave music for the robot, which is not bad. I actually think that was a good idea. I just didn't do it intentionally. Okay, I think this is the thing that is bothering me the most. Ooh. Okay, now it doesn't look bulbous. It just looks kind of okay. Okay. I was thinking before starting stream that, okay, what do you do? How do you do a robot? And it's mainly, at least that is how I see it. Probably it's a really bad way of putting it. But I see it as you do the robot by first establishing the purpose of it. And it's probably not the greatest like thing to say, but that's just how I saw it. That got me over the first hurdle, that was like just starting the design. And I don't fucking know this little guy. What is his purpose? What is my purpose? You hop really bad, really badly. Oh, that is one of the good jokes in fucking Rick and Morty. What is my purpose? There you go. Oh, I no, don't say it. But yeah, like a big part of my brain is telling me like, oh, this looks shit because you forgot to do some kind of mechanism that would do the part right here. Hey, and I have to tell that part of myself, hey, fuck up, man, it's one of the first robots that I do in a long time. Now that I see it, it's actually kind of like pushing its gut out, like a guy doing this. Kind of like a guy doing that, just pushing its gut out. Why does my hand not want to be known? Come on. Okay, let's see. If I change its side now, will it make it better? Okay, it will. So I just have to play hot potato with this shit. Okay, so let's do another layer. And let's do this. Why? Because I'm gonna start doing detailing. And I'm gonna try to do the techniques that I've... Wait. Okay, it is working. Sorry. But yeah, I'm gonna start try to do the techniques that I was doing. So basically you have to do blobs. Oh wait, I just realized I'm cold as hell, and that's why I'm starting to... Wait a second. Wait a second. Alright. Let's put on my headphones. I can hear stuff. And okay. So I'm gonna try to start doing the blobbing. And I don't know if it's gonna work. Let's try like that. Okay. So let's start first with this. Actually, let's put this up here. And then kind of like so. Not even gonna use the ruler. Just kind of like go at it. Like so. It's probably, actually, that I think about it, is not the greatest technique to doing this. But, hey, it probably is gonna work. Let's see, so this is kind of like so, there you go. So we're gonna do this, and later on put shadows in it. So we just do this, do that, do that. And actually, can I make this better? Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna use the eraser as a ruler. There you go. Now, you might be thinking, hey, but why are you doing that? Wouldn't it be easier just to do the outline? And not really. It's because this technique is mainly for doing stuff in concept art. And the rule in concept art is do shit, do it fast, and make it look good in that short time. So, for example, I gotta do like, as a hypothetical, let's say I have to do 3 more designs after this one, or else I get out, or else I stop having a job. Okay, maybe not that much, but you need to do 3, like that is your quota. So you're gonna need it to be able to do stuff fast and for it to look decent in that amount of time. So what concept art usually looks like really sketchy but still good. That's why. It's because they have to do a lot of it, so that the director or whoever does it, whoever takes the decisions, can just look at it. Maybe they're not that great artists, but they go at it and go, yeah, that one. It's just how it is. It's basically battling in the trenches. And that is the best description I can give it. So this is especially a technique that I saw one artist that I follow called Javier Cuenca. He is somebody from my city that's funny enough called Cuenca. And he used this technique just to do like blah 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 blah. Wait, I did the blah wrong. So see, I would have taken a shitload more time to correct that if I went more precise. So let's do this. Like that. Like so. And like that. And then we just lop lop. And then god damn it. I hate the filling tool in most programs. I think the best filling tool that I've seen, just in general, it's been, and you're gonna think I'm trolling, but I'm really not. Paint. Paint just has a really decent fucking fill tool. I don't know why. It's just kind of weird. And I saw a something the other day that actually made me question everything else. And it is that MS Paint now has layers. Now it's a legit drawing program. Like that is one of the things that I look for in a drawing program. What do you look for in a drawing program? I look somebody that's respectful, that likes me for who I am, and also they have layers. Like that is the point where it stops being like a glorified fucking doodle tool, and now it becomes kind of real, at least in my mind, and that is fucking awesome. Because I thought they gave up on Paint, or they kind of like did discontinue it or something like that. I don't know. I don't really know the news, but I'm glad to see that it's not gone, because any artist will tell you, especially if you lived in the 2000s, is that you didn't have shit, and nobody knew shit, so you just used whatever came in your computer. So digital art was just that. Paint, MS Paint. And don't try to mess around with people that learned in MS Paint. Motherfuckers that are learning MS Paint and stay in MS Paint usually just do fucking I just to put it in perspective, I saw a guy do an entire portrait of Thanos in MS Paint just by changing the color. So it really doesn't matter the program that you use. I'm just really anal about which program I use, so that's why I ended up using Clip Studio Paint. Yo, look at that! Starting to look kind of okay. So we do that, right? Actually, oh, I forgot. It would have to also be. Oh, how did I do it here? Okay, I'm trying to see the shape that I did in the other side. And try to replicate it. Oh, nope, that was wrong. And try to replicate it on this side. Alright, so. And then, like, whoop. Like that. Let's see. Okay, so this just goes like that. There you go. And then we do that. There you go. But yeah, I really want to see if I can do some of that, because I want to encourage my nieces to start drawing at least digitally so that they can see the potential in that. It's not that oh I want them to become a artist. No, it's more like I want them to appreciate art more than the average kid. And it's not like, oh, I want them to be snobs. It's not. It's more of just like, oh, I want them to appreciate some of the stuff I do. What else can I do here? Oh, I could do this. So this would be here. No, wait. No, 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 no. Actually, here. Let's do that. Like so. No, 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 no. I'm trying to get the curvature right. There you go. I think that's fine. Just the idea, just the concept art, huh? Let's see. And then let's just do a. Let's fuck it. They didn't even do it right then. There you go. Buck. Buck. Actually, a little bit closer to the edge. There you go. Look at that. So it's starting to even look like a little bit robotic. Let's see. What else should be this material? Let's do this. So let's do that and that. And then we kind of like, because of the thing right here, like that, and then we do this, and then also this, and then this. There you go. Oh, I actually wasn't expecting it to look that good. I am impressed myself. Oh my god, I'm so great. Not really. I'm just surprised that it didn't suck ass. Right. Like that. And then like that. There you go. Yeah. No, yes. No, yes. Okay. Now let's change to the next color. So the next color is gonna be kind of like around here and around there, because some years ago I determined that a good off-brand, that a good way of doing metal without just opting straight into gray is to do a cyan gray, if you can see it here. So let's try to do that. Which part should it be? Oh, well, let's actually put this below this, because a lot of the parts that I'm gonna do are below that. So I just do this, and I just do actually a little bit. There you go. Ooh. Whoa. It's just the idea, and it doesn't have to be perfect. I have to tell that to myself, or else I'm not gonna be able to finish the fucking lines. Like so. There you go. Actually, let's erase this a little bit. Just a tiny bit. Tiny bit. Okay, let's see. Is that color correct? Nah, not really. It has to be way like that. So let's see. Is that better? No, a little bit too. Yeah, that is perfect. That is perfecto. Let's keep going. So I guess this also has to be this. Actually, why don't I just do this? What is wrong with me? What's happening? Yeah, see that. Like why did I do that? That is so weird. Okay, now we go back and start putting details with the previous color. Why? Because oh, because I actually want to do some detailing. Oh no, that is bad. And then we go here and start putting them colors in, and then oh, there you go, like that. And then we go back into this one and start doing that. So it's basically a back and forward until you can find a more consistent way of doing stuff. Okay, so this just kind of does this, right? Yeah. And I go up here and I do this. I go in and I do this, because now I have way more context that I have done the part that is below. And I just, there you go. Go here. There you go. And then I go into here. And then I just do this. Shook. Sick. Sick. There you go. See how it's starting to work? Starting to work, everybody. Then we go here and basically do the whole thing, whole audio thing. Nah, actually, let's not do the audio with that color, because it's already here. But what I'm basically doing is establishing a lot of things so that later on I can just go in and erase it or add it or whatever is needed. Actually. Okay, so let's. I'm trying to do this, but I guess I just do it a little bit bigger, and that will be fine. There you go. And now we go here. Now that we have more context, we do that. See, it works like magic. Wow. But yeah, I wanted to do it a more painterly style, and we are gonna get into that. Maybe I do have to see if people in my house are not just gonna burst in and be like, "Hey, okay, what the fuck are you doing? Can you go get over here, you bitch?" And I'll have to be like, "Oh, I wanted to stream out more." Like so. Oh, actually, let's do this and then this. There you go. And then we do this, this. Oh, forgot. There you go. See? That. Fuck me. Okay, that should work. Okay. If it doesn't work, who cares? I'm just gonna go in and do this either way. I now just noticed that this is lineless. But I do want to have some basis for the next thing that I'm gonna do. That is basically just go and do lines. It's kind of like the thing is that some things have to be above, some things have to be below, and it makes it easier to have layers, but not really here. It's really a balancing act, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Okay. Let's keep it going just a tiny bit. So like that. Like show. Like that. There you go. Ooh. Little pincers. There you go. Waka. I mean, it's starting to look cool, but it's just like it took a lot of things to get there. A lot of things. So I am gonna be doing a little thingy that is going here behind all of this. I'm going for industrial yellow. There's more to the side actually. Not that much. Like that. And then filling out the rest of the spots so that I can have something to flaunt over Twitter and say, hey, I did this on stream. Aren't I great? Oh, come on. It lagged really bad there. There you go. Then we go here. Oh, that's gonna be rough. Actually, not really. That's okay. There you go. Nah, that wasn't great. Alright, let's see. Oh, that was bad. Why did I do that? I didn't really do that. I just kind of erased it. Out of moral obligation, I guess. Okay, so actually, let's do all of this like so. And then we go here. And then we go and do this. No, actually, no, let's not do that one. Just do this. Like so. Probably won't really have a complete robot, but I'm gonna do my best to finish something by the end of the stream. Oh, that is wrong. That is wrong. And let's do that. Let's see. Let's first remove this so that I can do this. Like that. Let's also remove this. Oh, wait. Let's keep this. There you go. And now we do that. You know, you want to see how I fill my spaces? I go here, I expand it by 1 pixel, and I do this. And it's starting to look actually kind of okay. I don't know, it's kind of hard to just to keep going once you know it's starting to get frustrated, because I am kind of getting a little bit frustrated that it's taking so long to get to a decent point. But it's mainly because I haven't really done this type of techniques before. So I just kind of have to deal with it, I guess. Oh, hello. It's been a while, man. How have you been? I'm trying to see if I can do a robot. It's okay. That actually, that no joke, that little thing that I did there, pretty nice. There you go. Stop. There you go. See that? That's a little bit better. Just here. There is parties in my town, so it was really stupid to do a lot of shit in the past few days. But now that I am out of work and just doing this, now I can relax and enjoy all this bullshit. Let's see. I like the little smiley. Oh my god. Okay, let me see if I can fix this shit. I'm trying to see if I can do robots. I did a little bit of a poll on Twitter, and I hope you voted. But in any case, robots won, and I now have to do a robot. And I don't know why I'm doing it like this. I just kind of wanted to do a different thing. Oh, thank you very much. I am little bit more. I want to apply more physics to my model, but it's gonna take a little bit of time, just because of how things are. In any case, okay, I have to do it here, I guess. Okay, now I'm doing something that I'm kind of okay at. That is basically limiting the amount of colors that you have so that it looks a little bit better. I call this technique fucking limit yourself, or it's gonna end up looking really bad. It's really useful for when you are kind of dumb. Sorry. Okay, so kind of like that. Ah, fuck. There you go. Oh, yeah, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing right now. So I do this, right? And I do this. There you go. Now I go here. I do this. And then, there you go. Ooh. Look, and now he has a neck. Who cares? Who knows? Is sex really a thing that robots need? Maybe. Maybe. I'm not gonna say no. I ain't a robot. And if you thought that I was a robot that is just profiling, I don't stand for that. Sorry. There's some bullshit on YouTube these past few days. I don't know why, but every time that I see that I start a new game or something, I immediately default into watching podcasts about really stupid shit. So let's say like the early days of just commentary YouTube, where everything was just dumb, and and there was a lot of that that early internet of are you assuming shit? Like, tal vez tiene sexo de otra manera. Como en Avatar. Yeah, that's right. Oh my god, that's right. They have ponytails. Can I say that was the worst, the grossest shit I've ever seen in a cinema? Even when I was a kid, I was like, yo, that is awful. They are using their hair like a penis. Like that is the only thought that went through my head. And I hated that. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Because I just think hair sometimes is icky, okay? That is just dumb. Ugh. Oh my god, it's starting to look okay. Let's see. Can I do this? Like that. But yeah, like to be fair, I have a really weird list of things that made me go yuck. Um, body, body, um, body fluids is one of them. It's just a personal thing a thing at this point, but I don't know why. But every time that I see somebody doing some bullshit with saliva or blood or stuff, it's always yucky to me. But I don't know. I think that is really common. Maybe I'm just saying, oh, can you? I am so weird and quirky. Did you know? Oh my god. But yeah, hair is one of those things because I'm picturing wet hair, and wet hair, especially wet long hair, is one of the worstest things I ever had the displeasure of touching. Ugh, I don't know how girls do it, man. That shit was disgusting. Like, I don't even want to talk about it. But yeah, I'm grossed out by hair. I don't think that's too common, but hey, that's me, baby. But yeah, I just don't know. Now that I think about it, I'm starting to think about Avatar, and that shit was super overrated. ¿No saldrías con alguien que? Not really. I actually have been with people that have dreadlocks. It's fine. De largo acumulado fluidos por meses o años. Not really. Okay. That is a misconception. Not every single person that has dreads has dirty dreads. That is just a misconception. The person that I was with at the time that had dreads, they actually took care a lot of it. Like they use shampoo and a lot of shit, and then they would use like a tweezer to take the hairs and put them back into the dread, like redoing it. But yes, there is the really fucking disgusting dreads. I'm not gonna say no, but that is a misconception that every dread is dirty. It doesn't have to be dirty. It sometimes is like how they do it. But yeah, it's but yeah, if it's the disgusting type of dreads, nah, I wouldn't really consider that person an option. Oh, okay. Let's see. Can I put this right here? Let me see. Can I just be cheeky and do this? Yeah, I think it worked. Tiene que estar sucias, pero sí requieren más trabajo tenerlas limpias. Yes, yes, yes. No, no. This guy fucking got in the shower like let's say at 4 p.m. because we were going to do something. I don't even remember. But the guy went in the shower at 4 and came out at almost at 5, like it was 10 minutes before 5. Mis películas favoritas. Let's see. Well, Alien is a big one. As I guess you could tell, this is very H.R. Geiger E. What else? Forrest Gump is a really, really good one. Red Line. Red Line is great. It's one of my favorite anime movies. I think it's my favorite anime movie. What else? You cut me with my pants down. I don't really know. Haven't really went ahead and done like, oh, these are my favorite ever movies. Just kind of done that. Okay. This is Redline Watch. Type Redline on YouTube and type Redline space yellow line, or because that is the first race. It's like the first, like, let's say 5 minutes of the movie. If that doesn't hook you on, I don't fucking know what's wrong with you. Maybe just don't like things going fast. Are you slow? Are you slow? But yeah, it's like legitimately one of the greatest movies that I think it took like 7 years to animate. That's why I thought that Boyhood, with its 13 years, was just dumb because they didn't spend those 13 years like perfecting their art or anything. It was just 13 years because they were waiting for the asshole to grow up. But yeah, Red Line is a great fucking movie. I recommend it to anybody and everybody. Please watch it if you like Speed Racer. Meteoro. Like, have you seen the Wachowski sisters Speed Racer movie? It's kind of like that, but animated and way fucking crazier. No, the animation is fucking insane, and that is why they spent it 7 years. Is because every single frame was drawn from zero. So it's not like they, of course, they're using as reference the previous frame, but every single one is a different drawing. It's so insane. Redline is an insane movie made by insane people and is the greatest thing that I've ever seen. So yeah. And it has like, it's following every rule of animation to the nth degree. It's one of the reasons that I actually like animating, because that I got into animation more like it. Because that shit was hype as hell, dude. For real. For real. But yeah, I think we're ready for the next part of this thing. I am not gonna be putting more things here. I'm just gonna put detail. And you might be thinking, hey, how are you gonna put detail? Well, I have a little bit of a plan, you see. Let's see. Can I make it with a... let me do this. Let's see. Can I put more... Nope. Okay. Let's see. Maybe... No sé por qué, pero el amarillo se ve muy bien en robots. It's because you're thinking of industrial tools. Like how you see like the... now I remember why I don't use that one. How about this? Okay, there you go. It is actually something to do with contrast, because Black and yellow is a really, really big. It's one of the most, one of the highest contrast between two colors that you can have. You would think it's black and white, but it's not. It's actually black and yellow. So that's why a lot of the precaution signs and stuff actually have like a yellow, black and yellow in it. And that's why a lot of machinery is done with black and yellow, because if it's heavy machinery, you want people to fucking notice, like, hey, it's here, don't get close. That's why. Hey, look, my fucking my fucking graphic design title actually worked for something. Actually, let's do something here. I forgot to do. Actually, nah. Let's do. Let's go in. There's actually a thing. Wouldn't you believe it? It actually has a reason behind it. Yeah, it actually is like a lot of the stuff that you see in the world actually has a sense. Like, the more time I spend learning things in graphic design school, the more I realize that nothing is like just like that. Like, especially nowadays, like a lot of stuff is goes through committee of okay, why do you want that? Why do you want to put this in our company? Why do you want to do this? So you would find my shock kind of justified when I see the current shows on Disney Plus. I don't like them. I really don't. I don't like this one. I don't like this. Like, it's scratchy, but it's not what I want. Maybe like this. Right. Yeah. Let's do this, but with less intensity of paint and amount of paint. No, it's just kind of like that. But yeah, everything has some sort of a reason behind it. Anything that you see that is owned by a company probably has a reason to be, and had to be fought to the death just to get it to be there. That is what our teachers like fucking told us. Like, I'm gonna be real, it was hell on earth to try to get your things approved in university. But I'm now out, bitches. Let's see, can I... Okay. I just wanna do some things right here to get the correct, like, shape. And then I'm gonna go in and do more detailing. I'm gonna honor that one person that participated in the poll. Like that. And then let's actually do this. But yeah, this little thingy that I'm doing right now, it's basically just a quick way to make it work without actually putting a lot of effort in. There you go. I think that's all the lines. Creo que he sido más instrumentalizada para vender cosas que para salud mental. Yes and no. Because what you're thinking is mental recognition and the psychology of colors. That is what I'm trying to say with the black and yellow. The thing is that it actually has been going in both ways. Now psychology knows a lot more about human interaction because of marketing and stuff. The fact that they are not using him for actual mental health and just more marketing, there is the problem. But a lot of these concepts that I'm telling, they are actually pretty fucking old. Like, they are really fucking old. The black and yellow is actually, it's actually relatively new, but it became a more of a thing after the Second World War. I know that is a thing. don't quote me on that. I might be completely wrong. But yeah, I actually feel like mental health is becoming a little bit more present just because everybody's uh, things are getting so stressful, especially after the pandemic, that people were like, "Oh, wait, if I go to therapy, it doesn't really mean that I'm crazy. It just means that I have fucking problems." Which I'm not gonna say I don't, because anybody has problems. But yeah, that is one of the things that I actually asked my psychiatrist. My no, not my psychiatrist, my psychologist. I was like, "Hey, have what are the studies and how are they being used?" And it's like basically what I told you right now. It is advancing, just as you said, and as I've been saying, not in the areas that are really needed, because everything is capitalist. Capitalist, the word of the decade, the word of the century, the word of who knows how long. But yeah, it's not a bad system. It's just that any system that has been implemented in recent years has just been abused by the people that are in power or the people that are implementing them. For example, socialism and fucking Marxism and that shit. It's not really that bad. It's just that everybody that's tried to implement them is just a fucking dictator, so it doesn't work. You know? But yeah, I hope people don't run at me saying the word communism. Not that bad. But everybody's a fucking dumbass in implementing it. Uh, just look at the stream get age restricted just by mentioning that word. Oh. Okay, let's see. Am I doing this correctly? No, let's go. Okay. Actually, don't know if this type of rendering is that great for this. Maybe hard shadows would be better. But hey, I'm not gonna change that now. Like show. Still looks like it has a happy face. I'm gonna leave that there. Not gonna even do anything about that. Contact shadows. But yeah, maybe I'm just talking out of my ass. Maybe a lot of the things that I've seen is just in the circle that I'm around that does prioritize like mental health a lot. Maybe it's just a coincidence. El marxismo no necesariamente deriva en dictaduras, así como el capitalismo no implica necesariamente prosperidad económica. Creo que hay hoy en día una mezcla de ambos de alguna manera. Yeah, pretty much. It's it's mainly like have you seen No Guns, No Life? It's a anime in the style of future dystopia. So there are robots, there are a lot of implants. It's a really good cyberpunk thing. So no guns, no life, and it even got an anime adaptation a few years ago, and it was kind of cool. Yeah, it's actually really good because that universe is actually, at least that city where the story takes place, is I think Marxist or communist because they hand out stuff, but the leaders are a group of robots that view the cons and the pros, so they can't really be altered or really like corrupt because they are robots. But This could be wrong because I didn't finish the story. Wait a second, I have to respond to somebody. And nobody answered back. That is concerning. But yeah, it's really good. It's actually kind of like a look of yeah, they give you stuff, they give you what you need, but at the moment that you're useless, you're out. Which I know that is not really how communism works, like essentially. But it is a really good read. That is why we won't be able to have communism until we have robots. Robots. But yeah, it's that is my series recommendation of the day. The movie is Red Line, and the manga is No Guns, No Life. Is that wait? I might be confusing it with something else. Let me just look for it. No guns. No guns live. No guns no life. No guns live. Just look for a guy that has a revolver for a head. But yeah, those are really good. But yeah, I used to read a lot of mangas. It just haven't done it in a few years. Like I dropped doing a lot of shit once I started to do my thesis. Like that shit took the life out of me. It took the fucking hobbies out of me. Like I think the only thing that I could do was do roguelikes. That is one of the reasons that I just play roguelikes nowadays. Is because that is the only type of game that I could play when I was doing my thesis. Because it's just one run, you're dead, and you keep doing it. Oh my god. Going to college if you're just really sure that you can't do your area otherwise. Leído el manga de Akumetsu. I haven't. Sorry, I'm really bad with names, especially Japanese names. Let me just. Akumetsu. Let's see. Isn't this the the A tuplates thing? I'm seeing a lot of Tumblr as art. Oh my god, what am I looking at? But no, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen these characters. It's a minor character in Automax. Isn't this the brothers things or something like that? Let me see. Oh my god, there's a wiki. Es un tipo que asesina políticos corruptos. Sounds interesting. Let's see. We show Mr. Okatsu. Yeah, but I'm looking somebody that looks like Nobita. Maybe I'm searching the wrong one. Let's see. Oh, man, I'm sad. I think I didn't deliver on the promise of Mecha and Robot. Just came out. I kind of gave up in a lot of parts, and that's how I ended up here. But hey, it's practice. Maybe next time that I do it, it will be way better. The little smiley face is sending me. Let me just. Might have to do a better search later. If you can go to if you can go to my Twitter and send it to me in a DM. My DMs are open so you can send it anyways. Please do send the link. Send the link so that I know what I'm looking at. Okay. Okay. Oh, there you go. Oh, buddy. Oh, that's right. I have to press harder for it to be darker. I forgot about that. Oh my god, I just realized that. There you go. Now it's starting to look kind of okay. I was softly pressing all this time and I was like, oh, this is okay, but looks okay, but not really that great. I completely forgot about the pressure in this paint, in this brush. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Oh my god. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. I'm a fucking disgrace. Oh god. Now it looks really good. Because I'm putting harsh shadows on it. But also a really nice looking gradient. I'm such a dumbass. Okay. And mm, actually, I think I'm gonna leave it there. It's not the greatest robot, but it's my robot. Actually, let's do this. It looks kind of weird that it's so pale here. And then there's this part right here. But yeah, it actually looks kind of nice. I actually like how it looks. Maybe next time that I try to do a mecha design, it will be better. But for now, I want to go. I actually am kind of hungry, and there are some lunch leftovers that I'm ogling at before I came into the room. So yeah, let me just do a little bit of. Thank you everybody for coming. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here for even 1 second. I hope you have a great day, weekend, and until we meet again, I will be here waiting for you in this